Alright, so we're going to play 3 games of Runeterra. Just going to play my Maokai Nautilus deck that I've been playing recently. Quick rundown on what's in it. But we're at Plat 360 right now. Pretty cut and dry, lots of 3-0s. The Lore of Depths I'm not sold on yet. I cut one of the salvages for it. But I've been super happy with like everything else. So I could see a world where that lore goes back to the 3rd salvage. And something else like maybe a Vengeance or something. Who knows? Yeah, we're going to play 3 games total. Win or loss. That's it. Well, playing some pure aggro. We're going to have to mull pretty hard for some early stuff. Brood Awakening, Grasp was fine. Outside of that, we're looking for like 1, 2. Alright, so we got the 1. I think I'm cool keeping up Jaw Hunters. If anything past that I try to keep would be ridiculous. Alright, so this is really good for us.
Give me the stuff! Stuff makes happy! Where the trash?
Let me show you what I can do.
This gets much more interesting now.
I love
Because
a taste
Deathroom
of
wanders.
the action.
Let's make a deal.
I'm okay even if I run into one of those. I'm only sad if he has like a +3 pump. I just want to get back to 20.
Closer look.
Yeah. So then we're back to 18. That's fine with us. The hope is that he attacks right away, I guess. I guess I could have passed, but there were some concerns there.
Of course I'm ready.
If this gets shot by like a Mystic or something, there's a problem. So I guess I would just do this. We don't play the 1-drop because we want to go Maokai plus the other one after. We're okay with this, even if he does a static or a pump.
Look what you did.
That one's a little less fortunate here, but we're still okay with it.
Corruption everywhere.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
Get the trash! Eat the trash!
I'm not going to pull him with 2-1 here, because I don't want to deal with the trip. Like, if I did that and he pumped it, I'd be sad. Yeah, like, that's fine. Now if he plays the guy first, we can play the Devourer and eat something.
Delicious.
Press you wiggle!
I have learned patience.
We're just gonna pass like this. If he tries to pump one, we could kill the other one. Yeah, so this works out well for us. He was trying to go to our face, so now we get it back. We end up saving the 3, we save our guy. He kills it anyways to stop the other 3, but the other portion doesn't go and happen anyways, so it's fine. We do go to 6 though, which is a concern.
Blood and guts, golden glory.
We'll do it now. I don't think we try to play the 5-drop. I think we just go with the Jaw Hunter.
Danger pays.
Because we want the track for research.
Going harvesting.
So we stay alive just barely there.
Better than eating.
Get to put him down to 11. The Maokai eats up most of his deck, so he can't draw any champions anymore. He could have the other answer in his already, to be honest. But
Give them room to spread their leaves.
whatever. The fact that he got to stop our other trash was hurt.
Not again.
That was a shitty loss. Life. Looks like we may have him again. We have to get rid of Devourer. We're fine keeping Thorny Toad. Kept both of them because I need a 3-drop. But lore wasn't very good there. Oh, it's problematic. Hopefully he plays a guy here.
Fuse is lit.
That works for us.
Okay.
That's like really good for us.
Noxus lives on. Let's make a deal. No refund. First big mission.
Alright, we definitely want this here though. We want the Boom Crew to die right now.
I'll do better this time. I hope this works.
So we're back to 13.
Backfired.
I'd like to get the extra banked here. But what am I concerned about? I'm not concerned about too much.
I will tend this garden.
I'll try anyone. Remember the objectives.
The combo's super fucking annoying.
The few for the money.
That hurts because we had the grasp, we could have stopped all of it. Oh god, he got a million dudes out of this shit. Yeah, this is why you can't lead out with the Maokai like that. There's no way he plays a guy first, he's immediately
Okay, ready.
Be gone, thief! You defile the grove. I have learned patience.
I don't care if Maokai dies. If he has fervor, I get wrecked for it. Oh, god damn it. I think I died of that? Yep, I don't have an answer. It's annoying. Where's Vile Feast, man? I have 3 of them. Oh wait, I'm alive.
Let me show you what I can do.
The question is, do I think he has another thing that he can cast? Because it's largely irrelevant. If he has the 2-drop, he's dead anyways. Okay.
Where's my axe?
Delish. Look what you...
Alright. See if he has an answer for this.
First one's free. No refunds.
I was hoping to hit the grasp in case I needed it. God damn it, dude. What's it? Alright, we gotta find a Vile Feast off the top. Nope. And we're dead again. We're always down to barely. This is actually just really frustrating. Insanely so. Alright, well, we got one more. It always feels like perfect, right? Ash Fiora is going to be pretty annoying. Don't think we need the Beast from below. I'm going to keep the Jaw Hunter and the Dead Bloom in case I need them. But the hope here is to skip 1, skip 2, Dead Bloom, Maokai, and then probably just Jaw and go. He's on odds, so...
Danger pays. A chill in the air.
That was expected.
I'll write my own story.
The Isles will bloom again.
If he passes, we just pass back. There's no reason for us to attack or anything.
I will unite the Freljord.
We can cast a 3 here. We can't cast a 5.
Protect our grove.
This chump blocker makes sense easier. We have the grasp for the Ash kill. Trying to think what he could single combat maybe. How close are we to? We're not close at all.
Blood and guts, golden glory.
I'm cool just chilling until we get situated.
Soldiers, to me!
We'll see who feasts tonight.
Should have the single combat here.
Follow my lead!
Fish out of water.
Can only mill 4. Or technically get through 4. Okay with that.
So soon!
The trash! Eat the trash!
Alright, so we should rip through his deck in a second. Need 8.
Stare at the abyss. It'll stare back.
Thinking he might have like the unkillable spell, but we're trying to go in hard to his face right now.
I tire of waiting.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
Set the hooks!
I have learned patience.
Is this supposed to be a challenge?
I could kill the Fiora here. How close am I into this? So I'm gonna lose 2 guys, get to 21, so I'd have to mill 4. If I leave the Fiora alive, I get to rip from his deck. Next round. We'll just kill the Fiora anyways. Yeah.
We will heal these isles.
Alright, well, that was the 3 games I said. Really not feeling justified after the stupid Noxus losses. I know I have huge weaknesses in the early game because I have so few guys that can block the 2-3. And like actually just fight it, right? Let's go quick. Let's go take a look and see if there's something I can adjust with. So I'm not attached to the Lore of Depths. I've had it those couple times and I just never cast it. So let's go see if there's anything better. We have 1 spot in the champions. Fading Memories doesn't answer that guy. Absorb Soul is really weird, but it could give us extra health if we just felt we needed the extra 4. And we need it, you know, cheap. It also works to kill off our own Thorny Toads if we need them. Or like, what, a Chump Block or a Maokai Saka guy. We could... But those are like wicked late. Those do recover really well though. We could run the Aristocrat, but that doesn't super work there. The Jagged Butcher technically does. Parlay's not going to be largely relevant to us. Could just go with like a 2-drop 3-2. It's not like a world beater by any means, but it's useful overall. If we went with something like Stirred Spirit, it would work to make Maokai stuff bigger, or like the sapling. If we needed to make like Jaw Hunters like a 6 or something, that would work. It would make Dead Bloom big enough. We could actually run the 3-cost 5/5, but then like if they sack their guy in response, that really doesn't do anything for us, and then we lost the guy. Black Spear for kill. We don't have guys early enough for Blighted Caretaker to do anything. The Drain card's probably the one that makes the most sense. I haven't been sold by this. Our other buddy plays it. So I'm going to put the 3rd Salvage in. I'm not actually sold on the Salvage either. So like we technically have 2 slots, but I think the lore is just kind of unnecessary. It making our guys cheap could be largely beneficial. Usually we're kind of tapped out at the beginning. Miscall could work to protect our guys, so we like Maokai and then they kill it and we just pull it back. Or if we get to Miscall like a Dead Bloom Wanderer or something, then like we're getting the toss aspect, we get protection for saving our guys, which we don't have in the deck. But we don't get to have a Devourer do anything. But our guys dying to some effect and then coming back seems moderately useful. Does Maokai Summoner play? We play. Pulling back a Jaw Hunters also gets us a dude back. Scribe's probably too slow for what we're doing. The big issue is because of the expensive parts, we're actually tapping out for big dudes. There's major concerns. The other thing is you don't want to mess with your Maokai turn, so doing stuff like Chronicle of Ruins probably just going to be counterproductive. Can't really spend more. Like in theory, it box, but if they're not playing with several dudes, you don't actually care. Zap Sprayfin would get us our Vile Feasts, but once again, that's a 4, so that kind of messes with that. I don't think it was anything late. The only consideration is like more life gain, or something that kind of removes early enough. We don't have an answer for like random big dude, besides going Ruination. I did say I'm not super sold on the salvage. Alright, so we're going to have 2 slots. I think we might go one big thing, one small thing. But I think we're not really concerned about big things anyways. We do try to trade guys with Jaw Hunters and whatnot. So if we can trade and then miscall, that seems solid. I think the 2-drop just might work though. So I think trying a couple of those just makes sense. I think the big thing is like, it operates well with Maokai, because if he stayed alive and you get the sapling swinging for 4. Now it actually kills most things. As a 3/2, he trades with all those 2-drops. Just in general, he's a bit of an odd fellow. Getting Dead Bloom Wanderers also just seems really good. And we do get 3 spell mana throughout the course of the way I play. Fading Memories copy their guy is an option, but it's not really an option. The Absorb Soul is just the interesting one. If there's not enough people playing that, like, it makes sense. What did we have? I said we had 2 slots. I think the Thorny Toad blocks feasibly well. I think I'm gonna test it with the Stirred Spirits, but if we're taking too much damage and people are like stealing games from us, the Absorb Soul is an actual option. Yeah, because I don't really want to run Elise. I don't want more 3-drops. Like, the fact that we have 6 3-drops is already viable. Like, sure, I had Thorny Toads plus Vile Feasts, but we have to find them early. So I think it has to be in that 1, 2, 3 range, obviously. Maokai on 4 is the main one, and if we don't have Maokai, we're going with Beast Below or a backup 3-drop. So the odds of just not having that are low. Like, I go Fearsome. It's just the only time Stirred Spirit's bad here is what if I have 2 of them. It's not like we generate anything when we attack anyways. So just being able to magically pump... I think just being able to magically pump the saplings are going to be largely viable. Yeah, we just don't have enough viable options. Darkwater Scourge is realistically the only thing I'm thinking. But even then, like, I can only realistically play it on my round. Because if I play it on theirs, I can stop their attacks, but how good is that? So it's pretty much between, like, Mistcall or Stirred Spirit. Man, I just don't know. Mistcall seems like it'd be better versus Control. I really feel like I'm in a good spot there. Because we just Maokai and win. Or just play fat dudes. And they gave us time. So yeah, we'll continue with the 2 Stirred Spirits and see what happens. But that's the end of this current episode. Man, I'm still not really sold on that. That's the worst part. But it's weird, because if we skip 1, skip 2, and then we play like a 3-drop, the Mistcall is really good there. Like if you ram in the Dead Bloom, right, and then you Mistcall, that's like super sweet. So that just sets up our toss stuff. I don't know. Alright, so I'm conflicted. He doesn't save me life as much as he trades. Trading's all you can ask for sometimes. Yeah, we'll just continue with this and see how we feel. Alright, but this is the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Me getting plastered by Noxus Piltover, and Carla making noise in the back. Deuces.